Well, hello everybody. I'm back. I've been sick for quite a while. I thought I was better and took a back set, and just now getting the feeling better and getting out. The boys got all the fertilizer spread. I'm so far behind. This place here, I ain't got the mowing done, the yard mowed. I ain't got my garden plowed yet. And I ain't got the near spread down on this place, but I'll get there. While I've been laid up, I've been watching a lot of stuff, and well, that there be. Uh-oh. I've been watching a lot of stuff and taking in quite a bit of stuff that some channels are catching about our food. What they're trying to do. If you're a farmer, rancher, homesteader, this applies to you. If you own animals, if you want to milk a goat or you want to milk a cow, North Carolina they slipped in a bill to make it illegal to consume raw milk, even if it's on your own property. I'm pretty sure that's the way that bill reads. If you Deep River Farms had it out today. And the other day, it come out that, Colorado, Denver is trying to control all of Colorado's lands, which will affect what they grow and the animals, cattle. I mean, they're messing around with our food supply. What they think, what these globalists' intention is, their intention is to make the United States a third world country, that we'll get all of our food from across the water. And President Trump's fighting so hard with these tariffs to bring back American manufacturing and help the American farmer. But these local people that's been put in place, maybe in your hometown, your state legislature, these activists, I call them, who are again backyard chickens, who are just again self-sustainability. They want it global. They want to tell you what you can eat. They want you to eat bugs. They want you to eat lab-grown meat. We're still in a battle. Even though President Trump's in there, your local government, we're still in a battle. These rich elites, they'll move in these suburbs out and some of these, and they call it living rural. They'll have maybe a horse or some kind of pet that they call living the rural farm life, and they ain't got a clue. It's just it's just pathetic. And these globalists, they've dug in. They've infiltrated the Farm Bureau. They've infiltrated NCAB, National Beef Association. The only good organization I see is RCAF USA, and I've been with them for many a year. They put out the truth. I can't, in Farm Journal, they took the money from Biden to promote RFID tags. I can't believe I quit watching RFD TV because they sucked up and bowed down too. They took the money. So, trust in your local farmer. If you can, buy local. We're out here, and we're starting to get into selling beef off the farm. It's sort of I want to start checking into it. It's a sort of a process you have to go through, but anyway, it'd be worth it in, and You know, it won't happen overnight. Probably this time next year before I sell my first package of meat. I mean, that's just how long it takes the animal to grow and be able to sell. But they'll be non-medicated as possible. There'll be no antibiotics unless absolutely necessary, and no hormones, and it'll be good beef. But will there be somebody up in the legislature try to stop all this? We have got to take this country back. We have got to get rid of these globalists and these conservationists who think they got a God complex or something. You know, they're trying to grow meat out of a cell, and it goes against God. It really does. You know, and I know I'm rambling a lot. I've just been laid up, and I've watched a lot of stuff. And I've got a lot of stuff in my head, and that I see as bad for this country. You know, even though President Trump's in there, there's so much underneath him is so bad. You see the corruption up there, and it's in your local legislatures too. It's in your House and Senate, right down to your local mayor in your little house in a little town. I can vouch for that. Because I can tell you that if you're a big logger and you've got money and you can threaten board of supervisors in a small county like this, and you can set up a solar farm, you can take farmland out of production right below a school and put up have a solar farm. Yeah, the corruption is real. It sure is. And it's a battle. You know, I watched a YouTuber the other day quit. Had 166,000 subscribers, been on YouTube for quite some time, and just made his last video because YouTube was monetizing him for putting up processing deer or hogs and just holding him down to where he really couldn't put up what he wanted to teach people, how to be self-sustainable. And that's where we're at. It's a battle to go back, I guess, to our roots, to not have knowledge, you know, to be able to raise your own hogs, process your own meat, raise a beef, process it, or go out and kill a squirrel, or deer, or whatever. You know, I can't even show little Weston teaching him how to drive a tractor out here because they deem it harmful content. Ain't that silly? They have no ideal of the rural lifestyle. They look at themselves in the cities, and everything to them is dangerous except sex and drugs. That's the two things that they'll promote on these platforms, is sex and drugs. They have no problem with promoting. But if you promote a healthy lifestyle, a wholesome lifestyle, you believe in God, family, and country, then you're deemed as some kind of radical. You know, Jesus gave us free will. We can either choose light or we can choose dark. I hope you people will choose the light and join me in calling your congressmen and senators, and that means your local congressmen and senators, right on up to the big boys up in Washington, and turn this country back while we've got President Trump in there to sign legislation. This is our last opportunity, people. If not, I'm afraid our country will be gone. And never be ashamed that you believe in Jesus Christ. With that, I'm going to get off here. God bless each and every one of you. until I see you next time. Hopefully, God bless you.